What's good with y'all, bro? It's Jaddy Bay. I know y'all ain't seen me in the break, but you know, life throw you curveballs, you just gotta push through it, you feel me? In this video, I'm gonna talk to y'all about some of my addictions that I used to have. I'm dealing with some of that shit still. And then I'm gonna talk to y'all about like a couple more that I've heard other people dealing with, a couple of y'all actually dealing with. And then I'm gonna explain how y'all can really overcome that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, we about to get right into it. Addictions. What is your addiction? Some of my addictions that I used to have is I used to be addicted to weed, playing video games, and sex, and porn. I used to have a real big porn addiction. Now, as far as video games go, like, it's okay to like something or to do something just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some of y'all are addicted to y'all games and shit too. Like, playing that shit all day, every day, that's not the move. That's not the move at all, especially if you over the age of 18 and it's about time for you to start really becoming an adult. It's not that type of time, you know what I'm saying? So you can't be on the game 24/7. But one thing with all of these things, I will have to set this precedent. Y'all, it's about moderation. You gotta set moderation. You know what I'm saying? That means do it. That means it's a time and place for everything. You feel me? Do it when it's the time for that, when it's the time to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it overcome your life. You are playing the game. The game should not be playing you. You get me? And that stems off to everything else. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a weed addiction, which some of y'all do, some of y'all be smoking gas and the gas is controlling y'all. Don't let that shit control you. Make sure that you the one that's smoking it, not it smoking your ass. You feel me? Now, as far as the porn addiction, my porn addiction and my sex addiction, I overcame that with semen retention and NoFap. You know what I'm saying? I actually started semen retention and NoFap because it would really make me focus. And it actually does. You feel me? It helps me focus. But it's not off no like, just because of that energy, it just makes you focus. No, it's not the energy that makes you focus. That's what I thought it was, but really, that's not really it. It's really, and I'm gonna get off this topic in a second, but this is just for my guys that still watching porn and masturbating and addicted to all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It's not the energy that you're carrying, that built up energy that's making you focus. No, it's just you don't get that instant gratification anymore. So it makes you a man. Like, you're not a bitch no more. You're not, like, it's not that thing in your head that's just saying, I need to do it. Like, I need to, like, creepy at, like, you feel me? But, yeah, it helps you focus because that chemical that shoots up to your brain after you do it, you're not addicted to it. It's like a drug type shit. It's almost like weed. You feel me? Oh, and with my addiction to sex, that went away with semen retention as well because of that instant gratification that I was talking to y'all about again. But it ain't off no, like, I don't like sex no more. Yeah, I love it still. It still feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? But it don't control me. You feel me? Can't no woman control me with her pussy. You know what I'm saying? And that should be the same for all of y'all as men. Like, for the men that's watching this, all of y'all, no woman should be able to just control your ass just because she got a vagina. You be a grown ass man. You ain't no bitch, nigga. You got that shit, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to be coming to you, begging you for that shit. Ain't not the other way around. I got one girl that I'm fucking, my nigga, and she begs me for that shit. I don't come to her for that shit. You feel me? I'm telling you, it makes you a man. You know what I'm saying? Big daddy. You feel me? Now, as far as the weed addiction goes, I remember I was smoking weed because I had a bunch of problems and shit, and I was running away from my problems. Now, when you smoke weed, yeah, it's cool and all, and yeah, you get a good feeling from it, but you're not supposed to smoke it to wash away your problems. It's supposed to be smoked to have fun, to just, you know what I'm saying? Like don't have that shit in you when you rolling up and you about to smoke, cause that shit just it don't do nothing but hide your feelings. No, you gotta face your feelings, face your demons, face that shit. You know what I'm saying? I dare y'all. Now, some of y'all might say, oh, I'm not addicted to this, I'm not addicted to that. Go 1 week without it. Try to go 1 week without it. And you're gonna see if you're really addicted to it. You don't know if you're addicted to something unless you can go 1 week without it. Now, that can stem to an addiction to your phone, social media. That's an addiction, my nigga. If you can't go a week without social media, you're addicted to it. Social media ruins your life. Literally, it ruins your life because you constantly watching other people instead of doing your own shit, like going within yourself. You're supposed to go within yourself and handle these problems yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a very therapeutic thing. All these different distractions, all these video games and social media and porn and all this different shit, it keeps you running away from yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you become more and more stressed the fuck out. You become more and more stressed the fuck out. I haven't been on social media in over 2 months now. I have not been on that shit. Yeah, I peep on it just to like see my messages or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I don't just stay on there just scrolling. Like, nah, that's not healthy at all. Moderation. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see somebody, you know, if they on they boat or whatever, they just bought a new car or whatever, and you just congratulating them on the comments or something, you know, they want to shout out their stuff because that's their accomplishments, you feel me? But it's not yours. It's not your fucking life. You need to learn how to focus on your life. You know what I'm saying? That's that social media shit. Now, the weed is more so like an emotional thing. A lot of y'all, just like I said, it only covers your emotions. It only covers your problems, but it don't solve them. It don't solve them at all. You just constantly running away from your problems. It don't solve it though. You feel me? So like, that's the same thing with masturbation as well. All of this shit, all of these addictions, all of that shit, drinking, all of this shit. Like, if you're not doing something that's like productive, you gon' feel so much better after a week of not doing or you know, not indulging in whatever addiction you have. And you know you have an addiction if you can't go a week without it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel much more confident. You're gonna be able to talk to people, actually socialize. You're gonna become a totally different person. I used to be a very self-centered ass person, and I didn't even notice that shit until I really just stopped being on social media, and I stopped, you know, all this different shit. I used to be a very self-centered person, and a lot of people didn't like me because of that, because I was very self-centered, and I thought that I was better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I still kind of think that because I am, you feel me? But like, I'm not, you feel me? I'm not. Like, I realize I'm just a person just like everybody. Nobody's better than me, and I'm not better than anyone. One last thing I really need to say is with gas. One last thing I really need to say is, along with the moderation thing, if you smoking marijuana, I have 2 rules with that shit. You feel me? First one, don't smoke no huff, nigga, because most of y'all be smoking huff, okay? And second thing, don't do it to wash away your problems. You know what I'm saying? Just to hide that shit. It don't do nothing but hide your problems. It don't solve this shit at all. You feel me? If you going watch porn, hey, do you, big fella. It's your life. You don't have to overcome shit. For real, you ain't have to click on this video. For real. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. If certain things empower people. It's all about how you take it. Kanye West is a weed head. He's a like he do nothing but spark, like literally. He be gassed up like a motherfucker. Some of the greatest minds have come up with the best shit by getting high or by playing video games or by, you know, inspiration. Inspiration can come through anything. You feel me? That's that creative process. You know what I'm saying? You can really do anything you want to. You know what I'm saying? But if you know that it's limiting you, if you know, and you gonna know if it's limiting you, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, because it's just you. At the end of the day, it's just you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all today. Just a quick little video. Overcome your addictions. Face your demons. You feel me? It's gonna make you a much better person in the end. One thing I've noticed that I've overcame, or that I've started doing after I overcame my addictions, is I became a much more productive person. I started to do the things that I like to do for me, you feel me, more often. And I stopped procrastinating with a bunch of shit. Like this YouTube channel, you feel me? I started this YouTube channel when I overcame my addictions to weed and all this different shit and video games, and I overcame my addiction to porn and shit. I overcame all of that shit at once. All of that shit at once. I wasn't on social media and all that shit no more. At once, after I started semen retention. Now, I'm off of semen retention. Oh yeah, I broke No Nut November, by the way. I was supposed to be on that. Hey, listen. I'm Zaddy. You feel me? What can I say? You know what I'm saying? But, I ain't do it off no gay shit. Nah, I was fucking. You feel me? I was definitely. That's all I got for y'all today. Overcome your shit. You feel me? Why you ain't subscribed yet?